Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
It doesn't have a lot of range, but I like how Fredit BRION's comp synergizes with itself. Dudu just going to take the Jace, and the tier list is going to continue looking pretty good here. Solo lanes looking like they will have the shove in the BRION, and so that's why I'm more than happy just to move into the jungle and steal this one away. As Bout and Samdi going to move up just to make sure that the low health Xin Zhao is going to be
the fight ensues. Samdi maybe getting punished here.
Yeah, he's going to get the speed up. Knocked back though by the big old hammer. As Will be able to get towards Morgan now, and Will is going to have to flash. There's the dice, the flash, and the first blood for the horse. Now Dudu desperately trying to run away, and he will make it underneath his turret as Morgan is going to pick up Karis as he gets here. Karis has eyes only for the Stallion, and will be able to grab that kill. So it's a 1-for-1 there towards the top side of the map. Lava a little bit late on the rotation, so they know that the Jinx is alone, but looking like they're looking for the 3 instead. Ulti comes forward. Charm is going to go wide there from Karis, unfortunately. Willa burning down. Super Mega Death Rocket's going to sail by as Lava looks for the chain, does not get it. That is just going to be of the area. Willa, entirely known, is going to turn off that ward, but it is just going to be able to spot him as Umpty's going to take down the Ocean Drake. We're up to an Infernal Soul this time, so death.
So it's a very strong way to get your comp ahead, as we're going to look for a potential steal here.
Yeah, Shirley getting taken down relatively low, gets her eye poked just a little bit. Will is going to come in, as there's the grand entrance. Ulti comes through from Umpty as well, but it's not really going to do too much, as the Rift Herald now smiteless as the horse is dead. Karis looking for stragglers as Henna is going to flash to get himself out of the way. The Battle Dance comes in, and the outplay was almost so beautiful. In the end, it does work, but it's a 1-for-1, and that means that Hanwha Esports win the fight. Morgan, now without an ult, trying to 1v1 up against Dudu, gets the slice and the dice. And now Lava fighting out against Bot, who throws down. Managed to actually get on top with, like, all 4 of their, engage members, right? Including Rakan in that one, as well as Lava. Like, it is very, very difficult for Hanwha Esports to deal with it, right? Because it's just so many big old bodies in there. But the Crescent Sweep has just been extraordinarily valuable in allowing Umpty to ult in, because of course he's unstoppable, we can't get him out. But then he's by himself, and he's Morgan looking for a bit of a flank here. Morgan picks up, Willa picks up the aggro of this Drake. And the Crocodile continuing to move on forward. Karis dives on in as Umpty now presses W and stays back this time. Henna's going to grab that first kill onto the jungler as Karis dives over again. Umpty, good fingers on that smite, as that's a brilliant Everfrost, as well as Karis is going to get blown up. A double kill for the Xayah, and Fredit BRION, this is what your composition is going to put together the last Whisper.
Yeah. So, finished the last Whisper, got a control ward. He's all right.
Much better.
He did want it back.
Yeah,
nice angle here. He's got a control ward, so he knows he's unseen. Now seen.
Places the control ward down, as now Henna down to half health. Super Mega Death Rocket lands onto the light. Who's standing in the back there, but there are lower health bars. It needs to be on Lava, as the quickness has been popped. And now Delight's trying to get on in there. It is going to be the Drake for Umpty, and look at the AoE damage. Lava starting to pop off here as the Silas is now online. Samdi's going to have to flash to get himself out. Chains are going to miss, but the damage has been done. And Fredit BRION, can they get even more? I think that this tower is guaranteed, but what else can they pick up?
Yeah, Hanwha Esports really chipped away at the health bars of Fredit BRION and felt pretty confident to actually start moving in to look for the Drake fight itself, to actually smite fight over this and look for a harder engage. But unfortunately for Fredit BRION, they just snapped Hanwha Esports' neck instantly. They turned so quickly. They were very fast to actually punish. Getting on top of that Jace, the AoE damage, like you said, was massive. Morgan was exactly where he needed to be.
Yep.
And they used the Renekton's pressure to actually get that Drake down to smite range and force Hanwha Esports to react.
About it, but you can't just be throwing your life away, because then it's just a 4v5 and 4 of them are grouped up, and then it's even worse, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a lot of this is on Karis needing to get more work done, and unfortunately it's more pronounced, it's more obvious when it's so necessary that it is going to work. So Hook landing onto Morgan, he's just tidying up this this vision around this area, and it really feels like with this 4,000 gold lead, this turret is going to fall down. Umpty pushing further. As Delight, always there, always ready.
I mean, Karis is really just happens. He just won't. He's just not here.
Yeah, and Lava has teleport, so he'll be able to get down whenever he would like to. As teleport to come through from Hanwha Esports, Willa is going to engage onto Hannah, but the Featherstorm is going to be there. Fair bit of damage, and now Willa, he's just standing alone in the front line. Karis doesn't find the charm, and Lava's teleported in as well. Fredit BRION do not give up position, and what? The poke damage from Hannah is higher than Dudu?
Yeah, it's just unreal. Now they have control of this choke point with this Renekton. Right now his ult is going to wear off here, but they still have the Hecarim ult. Fredit BRION get this Drake for free. That is the Infernal Soul. And
it doesn't matter, right? Because Lava can always just dash over the wall,
yep.
Press and sweep. He's still sitting on that one. Super Mega Death Rocket comes in, but it's not going to be enough. Actually relatively well timed, but not going to do it. It's a good smite there from Umpty. Like 34 minutes and there's only 10 kills in the game. You look at the comp of like Renekton, Hecarim, and Sylas, and you're like, oh, well, they're going to lose.
Yeah, exactly. But with Hanwha Esports unable to really get any prior or take control over any of these team fights, they just have not looked competitive, even though their comp should, in theory, at this stage of the game, have started to turn the tide. As we were saying, they just couldn't pull off those fights, and there was a lot of disjointed setups. As they're actually going to do more than what I said. They're going to 1-3-1 and look for 3 inhibitors here. And you know what? I think they're going to get them.
And Willa is also going to lose the majority of his health bar just from some feathers passing by. Very dangerous are feathers. Certainly watch out for those. Birds, scary, scary creatures. As now Nexus turret's under fire. There are so many siege minions bearing down on the base of Hanwha Esports, and it looks like Fredit BRION will just try and keep them alive. And this Nexus turret, this first one, is going to go down. No engage necessary to guarantee that one. As you got a back coming through from Lava, he'll just restock his health pool. Karis dives on in. Everfrost not going to connect to Sunday. Almost just explodes. And now the dive comes through from Lava. Throws down the ulti that he picked up from Willa. And Morgan just lying on the outskirts. They are taking this so slowly, but being able to pick up what they want, that's a stopwatch. Bit of a nervous one there from Dudu as he runs back to his fountain. Willa will fall down. And now the Nexus is going to follow suit. Fredit BRION, man, at the end there, they did not give Hanwha Esports any chance to do anything.
It was the most...